Bez, you got a sec?
Go with her, Marilyn, for my sake.
Guess what? What? Wish bringers has granted Dylan's wish. Shane and I are taking him to Disneyland. Congratulations! Oh, I'm so excited for you. You should have seen his face. He was so ecstatic. It's just really great, you know, after all he's been through. Oh, I can imagine. And for both... Oh. What's wrong? Oh, I'm just feeling a bit queasy, that's all. Is there anything I can do? Oh, no, it's okay. It's probably just stress. Plus, going off the pill makes you feel a bit funny. You've gone off the pill? Well, yeah. I mean, if Dylan's going to have a little brother or sister, you know, for a bone marrow transplant.
So you've gone off the pill and now you're feeling nauseous?
So? I'm not pregnant, if that's what you mean.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Oh, well, you know.
Exactly. It's not possible. I wish you hadn't said that, Marilyn.
About what?
About me being, you know what.
I thought you said you weren't.
I thought you said it wasn't possible. It's not. Exactly.
Not exactly?
Not exactly impossible either.
Oh, dear. Well?
Oh, Maz, you've got such a big mouth. Why did you have to put the idea in my head in the first place?
Why? What did the doctor say?
She asked me if I'd been sick at all in the last month or so.
Well, have you?
Yes, I have. A few weeks ago, I had some 24-hour thing. I was throwing up all day, so therefore the pill I took that morning wouldn't have stayed down.
Oh, dear. Well, what now?
I'm just going to have to wait for the results of the blood test, I guess.
What are you going to do?
Try not to think about it. Thanks. No, I don't know. I guess I'll be in touch. Bye.
Angel?
You're right, Maz. I'm pregnant. How could we have let this happen?
Angel.
Yeah?
Well, you're late.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I'm pregnant.
What?
We're going to have a baby.
What? You and me together? We're going to have a baby? You mean I'm going to be a father?
Yep.
But how? I thought that...
It was that day I was really sick, throwing up, remember?
Oh, right. Can't believe it. What's wrong? Aren't you pleased?
Yeah, of course I'm pleased, but don't you see what this means, Shane? Dylan may only have a half-brother or sister. So if he needs a bone marrow transplant, it mightn't work. He might never get better. Deciding to have a child with Paul was bad enough. But now what? Can you tell me that? Now what do we do?
I wish you could be as happy about this as I am.
It's just a bit of a shock, that's all.
Yeah, look, I know you're worried about Dylan, but, well, you know what I reckon? I think he's going to be fine. And that this is fate's way of telling us that you weren't meant to have a kid with Paul.
Yeah, maybe.
Anyway, listen, I'll see you at lunch. And can you ring the travel agent, see if our tickets to LA are ready yet?
Okay.
Okay, see ya. Oh, g'day, Maz.
Hi.
Hey, listen, did you hear the good news?
Oh, with the baby, yes. Wonderful.
Anyway, listen, I've got to go. See ya.
Okay, bye. Is it good news, I mean?
No, Maz. It's far from being good news.
What are you going to do?
I know what I can't do. I can't have this baby. Not if it means I might lose Dylan.
I don't believe the flaming court system. Justice, they call it. Dodge murders someone.
It was manslaughter.
What?
Well, it wasn't murder. There's a difference.
The only difference between murder and manslaughter is a smart lawyer. Anyway, 5 years later, he's back on the street thumbing his nose at the cops and the rest of us. You want this jam in the fridge, Pip?
Yeah, thanks, Al. Hope you guys aren't expecting to be fed because I've got to make a trip to the dome before I even think about lunch.
What have you been doing all morning?
Oh, careful.
Only joking. Mate, I believe congratulations are in order.
Yeah, they are. It's a bit of a surprise, actually.
Surprise? Don't tell me you stumbled on this baby-making business by accident.
No, not exactly.
Mate, it's great news. It's the best thing that could have happened. And to kill two birds with a one stone, I reckon us blokes ought to go down to the pub to celebrate.
That'd be right.
How does that kill two birds with one stone?
Well, people won't have to worry about lunch. We can grab ourselves a couple of pies or something.
Sounds good to me. What about you, Steve?
Yeah, okay.
Well, come on, boys. We're wasting valuable drinking time.
Yeah, not too much valuable drinking time, please.
Trust us, Pip. Trust us.
Oh, please.
Bye, love.
See you.
Poor old bloke, you know, he'd come home 3 sheets to the wind, he'd fall up the back stairs and throw 2 fingers in the air and swear blind he'd only had 4 beers.
Speaking of beers, I think it's my shout, isn't it?
Shane, you hang on to your money. You're going to need it with this baby on the way.
No, forget it.
Absolutely no argument.
Well, if that's the case, reckon it must be your go, Steve-o.
Yeah, right. Thanks, guys.
You going to be there for the birth of the baby?
Oh, I don't know about that. I'll probably need the gas more than Angel.
Oh, you'll be missing out on something fairly special if you don't front up, mate. I wasn't there when Rue was born. It wasn't the done thing then. But I was there when young Duncan arrived. Greatest moment of my life. Do yourself a favour, mate. You won't regret it, I promise you.
Well, when you put it like that, what else can I say?
Well, I reckon it's just about time to make a move, eh?
Yep, still plenty of work waiting.
You're not going to make this bloke go back to work, eh?
Yeah, I thought I might.
Oh, come off it, mate. Give him the rest of the day off to celebrate with his wife. It's not every day you find out you're going to be a dad.
That's okay.
Oh, go for it, mate. Michael can afford it, can't you?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Of course he can. And since you were too lousy to buy a round of drinks, you should have plenty of money to buy flowers for your missus, eh? What do you reckon, boss?
Yeah, go on. But you'd better get that bunch of flowers as a peace offering for not turning up to lunch.
Yeah, right, thanks. All right, I'll meet you outside too, fellas.
Yeah. Well, you know how to put a bloke on the spot, don't you?
Oh, I do my best, yeah.
G'day.
Oh, hello, Shane. You seem in a good mood.
Yeah, I am. You wouldn't have any of those liqueur chocolates left, would you?
Oh, I think you might be in luck. There might be a packet hidden in the kitchen.
Great, they're for Angel. I was going to buy some champagne to celebrate, and then I realised drinking's not on when you're pregnant.
Oh, Shane, I'm so glad you and Angel finally made a decision.
What about?
What about the baby?
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Oh, it's probably just me getting all mixed up about things as
No,
usual.
I think I'd like to know what you're on about.
Nothing. It's nothing, really.
Tell me what you meant.
At last! And don't bother telling me where you've been, Shane, because I already know. I rang Pippa and she told me. I don't mind you going to the pub. The least you could have done was let me know what was going on.
That's a joke.
What?
Me not telling you what's going on after you've been going behind my back and telling anyone who'll listen whether or not we should get rid of our baby.
Who told you that?
Marilyn, who do you think?
She was the only person I talked to, Shane.
Oh, yeah? Well, once you've told her, you might as well put it in the local paper.
I was just discussing my options with her.
There's only one option.
No, there isn't,
Yes,
Shane.
there is. If you love me and you want a family with me, there's only one, isn't there?
This is not just black and white, Shane.
Of course it is.
Why can't you understand that you are not the only person to consider here?
That's a laugh. I don't think I've been considered in any of this.
It's not true.
Then how come Marilyn knows more about what's going on than I do?
I had to talk to someone.
Thanks a lot.
Well, how could I talk to you when I knew this is how you'd react?
I don't understand any of this.
Then let me explain it again to you.
You can explain all you want. It's still not going to make any sense.
What about Dylan? Or have you just forgotten about him?
No.
Maybe Dylan's not so important now that I'm pregnant with your child.
As far as I'm concerned, Dylan is my child.
Try and understand how I feel. I don't want my little boy to die and I'll do anything to save him, Shane.
Sounds to me like you've got it all mixed up. End one life to save another. It doesn't make much sense
Well,
to me.
neither does a 4-year-old kid having leukemia.
Yeah, okay, Angel, you've got the answers to everything. But I'm telling you now, we are keeping our baby no matter what. Hello?
Shane, hi.
Hey.
Didn't Michael give you the afternoon off?
Yeah, he did, but something's come up.
Oh? Look, Angel, there's not much point in me pretending this is a casual visit. Shane came to see me. And I'm not even sure I can offer anything.
This about me having our baby.
Yeah.
Shane's got no right dragging you into this, Pip. Especially after having a go at me for talking to Marilyn about it.
But if there's something I can help you with...
Yeah, but how can you do that when he doesn't even want to talk about it?
Well, from what Shane says, it's not that he doesn't want to talk about it. It's more that he doesn't know how to.
Penny for them.
Oh, g'day, Don.
You look a bit down.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work a few things out.
Oh, can I help?
Yeah, I wish. Thanks anyway. Here, take a seat. How's the new place?
Oh, it's getting there, I suppose. It's hard to know where to start, really. I bought the basics, something to sit on, a bed, some plates, cutlery. There always seems to be something missing, something small, usually like a potato peeler or a can opener or something.
Must be strange starting again.
Yeah, yes, it is. It takes a bit of getting used to, I can tell you. Absolutely everything I own now is brand new. There's not a memory inside. Anything that had any meaning or value, well, it's gone.
Do you reckon you'll ever get over it?
I'm not sure. It's not a very pleasant feeling. I can understand now why people fight like the devil to hold on to what's precious to them. Because once it's gone, well, it's gone.
Yeah. Sometimes it's hard holding on to things. I guess sometimes it's better off just letting go, huh?
Are you sure you're all right, Shane?
Yeah, I'm okay. Just finding things a little difficult at the moment.
Of course I want to have Shane's baby. But all we've been talking about for the last few weeks is having a baby with Paul. So that if Dylan ever needed a bone marrow transplant, there'd be someone there for him. A little brother or sister. But if I go ahead and have this baby, we may lose that option.
Sweetheart, you could have Paul's baby after this one.
It'd be too late. You see, if Dylan's chemo doesn't work, he'll need a transplant before then.
Well, there's still a chance that this baby you're carrying would be a compatible donor, isn't there?
That's just what makes this whole thing so complicated. What if this child is compatible? What if it isn't? What if Dylan doesn't need a transplant? Whatever I decide, it could be wrong.
Whatever you decide, shouldn't it be whatever you and Shane decide?
But Shane won't consider anything other than having this baby.
Angel.
He's already told me that, Pip, so in the end, it's up to me.
So did you manage to talk any sense into her?
Shane, you're making it sound as though you're in the right and she's in the wrong.
Well, she is.
It's a difficult situation. Angel is facing the most terrible choice any mother could face. I don't envy her for a second. Oh, come on, sit down. I know this is tough on you too.
So what did she say? Has she made up her mind?
No, but she's feeling very much alone on this. It is just her choice.
Well, as far as getting rid of this baby's concerned, she is well and truly on
Just
island.
try not to be angry with her, Shane. She's tearing herself apart with this.
Okay, well, what do I do now then?
Well, you go home with an open mind and you offer her as much support as you possibly can.
She's not interested in what I think.
Of course she is, but she's under an enormous amount of pressure and you coming down on like a ton of bricks isn't helping.
But we're talking about our baby.
Well, tell her how you feel. Tell her how strongly you feel about that.
I've tried. All we end up doing is fighting. I don't know, maybe I'm scared, but Angel's stronger than I am. Once she's made up her mind on something and she thinks she's right, that's it. I'm sorry, but all I can see is the chance of me having a family of my own slipping further and further away. Oh, you like this game, don't you?
Yep. Try and throw me off.
All right, you hang on then.
I will.
Here we go, ride 'em, cowboy. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo!
Can't do laugh, darling.
After.
No, now.
What do you reckon? Just another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Go and have your bath like you were told. Now, how many times do I have to repeat myself?
Look, mate, you better go and do as Mum says, okay? Go and get undressed.
Can you have a bath with me?
Oh, yeah, I reckon we could both squeeze in the tub if we tried.
Yeah.
Okay, go on, I'll see you in a sec. I reckon it's my turn to do the honours tonight, huh?
Well, I'd enjoy it while you can. Who knows how long we'll have left with him. I'm sorry, I didn't.
Want me to leave the light on?
You don't have to if you don't want to.
I just thought you might want to read for a while.
Necessarily.
What does that mean?
No, okay?
All right, I was just asking.
No, I was just saying.
Okay, I'll turn the light off then.
And a beautiful morning.
Good morning.
G'day, mate. Is Mum in the kitchen, huh?
No.
Oh, in the bathroom?
No.
Right. Hey, you got yourself dressed for preschool.
Yep.
I'm impressed.
I didn't want to get into trouble.
What makes you think you'd get into trouble?
I thought you and Mummy might still be angry like last night.
Dylan get to preschool okay?
Yeah, I just dropped him off. He got himself dressed this morning. He was scared he'd get into trouble if he didn't. He thought you and I might still be in a bad mood after last night.
I think I was the one in a bad mood. He thinks you're the greatest. I'm sorry for what I said to you last night. It was a cheap shot, and I didn't mean it.
I know. That's why I didn't say anything.
Thanks. I want to keep our baby, Shane.
Why?
I just thought about everything I was prepared to go through, having another baby with Paul. That's when we're going to create a life to save a life. But I've realised that if life is so important, how could I even think about ending the one that's inside me right now? You were right, Shane. And I'm sorry.